Hello, this is Rick Coffey, and this is a brief walkthrough video of the clockout form that's available at wufoo.com. This is to be completed at the end of each day, preferably before leaving your store. You fill this out on your smartphone, so that way if you have any questions as far as your inventory count, you can double check while you're completing the form. However, if doing this on a smartphone is not an option, we would like to have you go ahead and complete this on your computer once you get home at the end of the night. So I'm going to go ahead and complete this form for you, and you'll see how it typically gets filled out. You're going to start by inputting your name, first and last, your email address, and the date that you select should be the date that you are working the store or the shift that you're recording. For manager name, we'd like you to go ahead and select Bob Martin, good old Bob, and the product, that's very simply whatever product you are selling. Note that there is a difference between Forever Sharp and Platinum Forever Sharp, or the ProSmart Slicer, the Hybrid Slicer, and stainless steel. Please be specific as to which product you are selling. And the shift worked. The vast majority of the time, you're going to be working this shift right here, single O. It means only one person worked the store that day, just you. It's short for single occupancy. Or if you have a teammate that you work with, more often than not, if you're on a team, you're doing pitch on, pitch off. And if you do select pitch on, pitch off, like you're working with somebody else in that store, and you're recording on this clock out your own sales. So down here at the bottom where it says total product handed out after sweep, that should be your own sales, not you plus whoever you're working with. But I'm going to pretend that I'm working a single low shift today. Was this the first shift of the store run, the last shift of the store run, or just a normal day? Now this is where, based on what you input, you're going to start seeing some different things. There's a normal day where you didn't set up or tear down the booth. Nothing really changes if you select that. However, if it's opening day, it's now going to ask you how much product was shipped to the store and how many freebies were shipped to the store. This is Noreen's way of being able to double check that whatever she shipped actually ended up arriving at the store. Or if you select closing, you'll note that we do not ask you what your closing inventory is, because more often than not, your closing inventory is going to be 0. And then down at the bottom on closing day, it's going to ask you, was any merchandise left in the store for pickup? And then based on whether you answer yes or no, it's going to say how much was left, who to contact if you say yes. If you say no, then nothing more is going to come up. So we're going to go ahead and pretend that we're working a normal day, and we'll say that we were working in a Walmart. City name. This should be the city name of the store that you're working, not necessarily the city name of where you live. And product inventory on hand at the beginning of the shift is at the beginning of your day, how much inventory was in the store. So let's say that you had 144 units at the beginning of the day. Now you're going to see a term here, sweeping the store. Sweeping the store is basically when we make our rounds of the store and find if there's any merchandise that's been dropped. So we want to count our inventory after we've double checked with customer service and the registers that there aren't any loose units sitting there. Did you add stock to the store today? Choose yes or no. We're going to go ahead and say that we did add stock to the store today, and then there are more options that come up. How much product or freebie did you add to the store? Now you notice that there's a slash there, product slash freebie. So if you brought 48 slicers and 500 freebies, you would input the totals just like that, 48 slash 500. If you didn't bring any product, but you just brought freebies, then you'd put 0 slash 500. So we know that you didn't bring in any of the product, but you brought in 500 freebies. And just for the sake of explanation, If you brought in 48 of your products but no freebies, it would look like that when you input it. Okay? And did we remove stock from the store today? Nope, we didn't remove it today. If you did input yes, it would have a question just like this that says product/freebie quantity removed from the store. End of shift product inventory on hand. I'm going to say we rounded out the day with 98 units left in the store. 144 minus 98 means I did 46 units after sweep at the store. End of shift freebie inventory on hand. I had 500 freebies there. And number of presentations, I did 12 shows today. Did you sell any upsells? Select yes only if selling more than one product. For example, both classic knives and platinum knives, or both ProSmart slicers and hybrid slicers, or hybrid slicers and stainless. If you're in a Sam's Club, let's say you had selected Sam's and you were selling the hybrid slicer up there, and you get down to the bottom, but you also sold 6 stainless steel slicers, then you would say yes. You would complete your inventory at the beginning, and then how many you sold basically down there at the bottom. So I sold 6 of my upsells, which would have been the stainless. On down at the bottom, comments. If you had a particularly rough day, if there's something that you want to communicate about that store, for example, there's no overhead, anything's going on that you think that the office should be apprised of, let us know. And then last is this attached daily store summary sheet. You can go ahead and ignore this last section right here. Some of our representatives are filling out sheets where they basically say what they did in each show of the day, what time they did it. If you want to do it, by all means, feel free to. You just click the button and you add the file or select the file that you want. And once you've completed the form, hit submit. And you will get a message at the end that basically confirms that you have submitted successfully the clockouts. If you have any questions whatsoever about the clockout process, again, my name is Rick. My office extension is 717, or if you need me in a pinch, my phone number is 513-600-1790. Thank you so much for watching this brief walkthrough video. Bye-bye.